Hey guys, welcome back to the Hide. We're back out on the review bench today. We've got another accessory for you all. This time it is magazines. Now, full disclosure, UTG did send these out to the channel, so big thanks to Bo for hooking us up with some review items. But as you guys know, I've reviewed some UTG stuff in the past, namely their red dots, and to be honest with you, it's been amazing. I actually still have that red dot, believe it or not, that I reviewed like 3 or 4 years ago, and it works just fine. So they seen the review, wanted to know if I'd be interested in reviewing any of their Glock magazines and their AR mags. I said, sure, why not? We'll take a look at them. But just keep in mind, you're going to get a truthful review. So with that being said, let's take a look at their Glock magazine. So as you can see, they have a few different kinds. They do sell the 33 round standard capacity sticks. As you can see, 2 different designs, one being windowed, the other just being a standard. These are standard rounds, so right there. And we've also got one for the Glock 19, so we've got a 15 rounder, and one for the Glock 17 and the 17 rounder. So blue followers on all of them. They are marked on each side with the loading capacity. Now, of course, it's going to be a little bit easier to see with your window design, but PD 933 on the windowed here. We've got GL 917 on the 17 rounder, GL 915 on the 15, and then GL 933 on the standard non-windowed standard capacity stick. So just to kind of go over some of the basics, let's see, double stack, polymer design, anti-tilt followers, impact resistant glass, reinforced fiberglass, reversible magazine for left and right-handed users, so you can use it in all different types of Glock configurations, which is nice. Flared positive grip for texturing, and overmold non-slip base pad. So overall, guys, I have shot these now. I've got about 200 rounds through each of these. I've not had any issues. I'm going to shoot a couple more here on camera once I get done yapping about them and let you guys see them in action. But I've used them in my handgun as well as my 9mm SBR. The sticks have done fine, and these have done fine. So I will say, so far so good. You can get these in any configuration from what I've seen, a snapshot in time, for less than about $20 a piece. So with that being said, it is a viable, value-minded option for lining out some of your kit. Now, keep in mind, if I'm being straight up honest with you guys, if I'm going to be carrying this pistol as an EDC system, would I use one of these mags? No, I would not. If I'm using an EDC gun, it's going to come with and be used with a factory magazine. Now, for range use, training, absolutely. So you can line out the rest of your training kit for very, very little money and still have, quality means of getting your ammunition down range. So like I said, let me turn the camera around. Let's reposition it here on the range. I'm going to load up some of these magazines, and we're going to take some shots for you guys and get some final thoughts. All right, guys, so we got both our magazines loaded up here. We're going to take some shots here at the pistol steel and just kind of show you how they do. Now, usually it never fails, but normally if there's a failure that's going to happen, it's usually when you start shooting it on camera. So fingers crossed, and we'll see here. So that was the 15 rounder. Now I've also got the 17 rounder. Here we go. Ate them up, guys. Let's move back and we'll check out those sticks now. All right, guys, I got our sticks loaded up here. Now, one thing I did find that I don't like is, now this is one of the new Frontier Armory Glock mag lowers. These, they have a hard time going in. So you've got to hit them from bottom and to really get them locked in there. They definitely do not seat as easy as a standard Glock mag does, but let's see what happens here. that is it. So there's the first one. And it's kind of the same with the second. You got to kind of hit it up in there really good and then it locks in, but just kind of be mindful of that. And that's the last of this one. So let's follow me back over onto the table and we'll get some final thoughts on these guys. All right, so some final thoughts here on our UTG Glock mags. Biggest thing, very cost effective. They run. I have not had an issue with them yet. Approaching about 300-ish rounds now, I guess, with all of them after this. So 250 to 300, and have had no malfunctions of any kind. So that's definitely a positive. Now, the only thing that I can say that I really don't like is these. They don't really slip into that lower. Now, it could just be this lower. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, the pistol itself, they go in just fine. They release just fine. Nothing, no issues out of that. But in this New Frontier Armory lower, they kind of get a little bit snug, and you got to really give them a good hit before they'll work. I mean, that's kind of neither here nor there. Sample size of 1, again, I know. The pistol mags themselves, they lock in really good, really firm. They fall free. That is a definite plus. So if you're going to do mag changes, you don't have to worry about getting hung up. Fall free on the ground. Great training mags, guys. You don't have to worry about beating these up. Like I said, in most cases, I think these are around, the pistol mags are around $13-ish. That's super affordable. You got to get 5 or 6 of these, beat them up on the range, and you ain't got to worry about it. So let me know down below, is this something you guys think you might be interested in? Check out Leaper's website. Now, again, UTG kind of got a bad rap years ago with some of the products they were making, but however, with the UTG Pro stuff, the Pro series, I stress that, the Pro series, a lot of those accessories, believe it or not, are actually kind of nice. So don't steer your nose away from them. Take a look at them. I definitely think they're worth looking at. But let me know down below. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. It really does help the channel. As always, shoot straight.